welcome back to the Pack 9, where we destroy each other's teams because it's not sad enough to just watch our team suck. We got to make fun of our friends' teams.
We need to be punished for it.
Yeah. So this week we're looking at Green Bay traveling to Detroit to play the Lions. And, I think the Packers going from playing the Bills to playing the Lions, I'm sure is gonna be much easier. But I think the Lions could possibly come out with an upset here. They are at home. Now they did lose TJ Hawkinson, but they still got DeAndre Swift. They still got St. Brown, Amon St. Brown, and Jared Goff, he might be having his best year. I know they call him Jared Goffle, but he might be having his best year so far this year, at least what I've seen. And I feel like the Lions, you can't count them out unless, well, I mean, they are the same old Lions,
Oh, I
but
can count them out. I don't know, man. I mean, at the end of the day, they're 1-6 for a reason. Let's look at how many points they'd have given up each game, shall we? 38, 36. Or, I'm sorry, 38, 27, 28, 48,
Ooh,
29, 24, and 31.
damn.
That is awful. That is what you would call a bad defense,
Yeah, that
right?
is bad.
And so what does that mean for us? That means that Rodgers is going to have a better time with the ball. It means that our offensive line isn't going to have to struggle as much, and we can run the ball more, right? So that's really all we need because our defense is solid. And in the past couple games, they haven't really been doing that hot. I know they started out really strong as far with their points and stuff, but um, last week against the Dolphins, they scored 27. Okay, that's good. And then 6 against the Cowboys and a goose egg against the Patriots. So they just got rid of TJ Hawkinson. What are they doing? I think they know that they're in a tumble. And more than that, the Packers need this game, man, because our next
Mm.
3 games after this are the Cowboys, the Titans, and the Eagles.
Oh, oh, jeez.
Yeah, so we need this game. That's for sure. If we don't want to start just losing out, the opposite
Right.
of run the table.
Yeah, and I will say though, Detroit, they do play hard. That Dolphins game, they were up, they were winning, but classic same old Lions, they just always end up losing for some reason. But they do
Yeah.
play hard. I will give them that. They do play pretty hard, but they just lose. So
Maybe TJ Hawkinson part of that trade deal, they got a whole bunch of grit from the Vikings. The Vikings just gave up their grit because that's what Dan Campbell needs for this team. Just some more grit.
he is a Motor City Dan Campbell, the grittiest guy I know. And let's see, what are they? When I look at the spread, Vegas has Green Bay Packers -3.5. How you feeling about that?
I like that. I think it's actually a little closer than what I think they're giving the Lions the benefit of the doubt because of the beginning of this season and how well they scored, and how bad the Packers have looked in the past 4 games. But I think that Green Bay should be solid here. So I'm gonna say Green Bay. I'm gonna say Green Bay 20. Let's give them. I'm gonna say 27, and the Lions though they can either score 40 or they can score 0. That's the crazy thing about the Lions. But not having T.J. Hawkinson and DeAndre Swift being questionable, they might not be able to run the ball very well or get it down the field. But they'll get a couple touchdowns from Amon-Ra St. Brown. So I'm gonna say 18, 27-18 Packers.
27-18. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna say the Packers win, but it's gonna be a close one, and the Lions do actually cover the spread. I'm gonna say the score is gonna be 28-27. Packers
Ooh.
come up on top, possibly a late interception by Goff or something. That seems pretty typical. At least
Man,
in
if
his
the Packers
Ramses.
win 28-27, then you might not see me next week because I will have died of a heart attack. That would be so crazy.
Yep, and that's what I'm hoping for. Some must-watch television. So.
I'm hoping to do this show by myself next week.
Oh, I'm not hoping for the heart attack. Well, on that note, we should probably get out of here. Thanks for tuning into the Pack 9. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends and family, tell everyone, and we'll see you next week.